I sometimes feel like I'm a fish. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Now we all know by now that I'm very good at drawing. Oh, I got distracted. And I'm also really good at baking. I think there's a baking term, and if your cake sinks in the middle, well, I think it means it's raw inside. So today, I thought I would combine the two and decorate some cookies. I thought that would be quite fun. I don't think I've personally, as an adult, ever decorated cookies. I don't think I have. I might have one time when I was at uni, but I think I might have either been very drunk or very high, so it doesn't really count. But this time, I'm doing it completely sober.
I'm so proud of you.
Okay, so I've got some supplies here. I have some different kinds of icing to create, obviously, some drawings. I also picked up these, which I think will be quite fun. Cake pens. I've never heard of them before. I didn't even know these were a thing. I assume it's safe to eat. I wonder what it's made out of. Oh, it tells us. Just water and food colorings. Okay. Oh well, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, bracky.
I've also got some cookies. What, did you think I was going to make them from scratch? Don't think so. Who do you think I am?
You stupid bitch.
I bought some stem ginger ones and some oat and raisin. I think these will be fine to decorate. Oh, these have reduced their plastic by 21% apparently. Good for them. And then I've also bought some fondant icing, which I think will be fine for cakes. I'm not really particularly clued up on baking and what's involved in baking. It's got a picture of a cake on, but a cake and cookie's very similar. They'll be fine. And also it's ready rolled, so I don't even need to roll this out. I'm having such a lazy day. Okay, I think we'll start off with the ginger ones. I think these will be the easiest. Oh, they smell good. I haven't had a ginger biscuit in ages. I'm sure these used to be called ginger snaps. Or is that a different thing? I don't know, they smell so good though. Right, and I'm gonna need some of this fondant stuff. Oh my god, it is. It's all like rolled for us. How lazy is this? How ridiculously lazy is it? It's fantastic. Oh yeah, I can put this on cookies. So I'll just stick one on there like that. And then I'm just gonna cut around it. Oh, so easy. What does this stuff taste like? It almost feels like chewing gum. And then I'm just going to wrap my cookie in this stuff. As you can probably see, I've done absolutely zero research into how to decorate a cookie. I did see a TikTok though, and they made it look really easy. But just like everything on TikTok, it was about 2 seconds long and had no explanation at all. I think we'll try these pens, just to see what these are like. I want to try and draw like an eye. Okay, these aren't too bad. I feel like I'm supposed to wait for the fondant stuff to actually dry and set because it's a little bit tricky to draw on, but I'm getting away with it, it's fine. This black is more like green. It is not black at all. Was it supposed to be black? That's definitely black, isn't it? I'm not colourblind, yeah.
Bracky.
I suppose in the UK we've like outlawed loads of different food colourings and stuff, haven't we? So probably it's all natural, which is why it's shit. Okay, and then we'll go for a bit of blue. I'm not gonna lie, my drawing skills aren't particularly amazing. So now I'm doing a cake version of it. And if I can't draw normally and decently on a bit of paper, what makes us think I can do it on a cookie? At the end of the day, as long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. And I'm having a ball. Okay, I've finished my first decoration. Would you think that was an eye if you looked at it? I tried to leave like a white little bit in the middle is like detail and a reflection, but I don't think it's worked particularly well. It looks okay, but it looks more like just an abstract shape rather than an eye. Still kind of interesting though. I'm just gonna have a little taste. It tastes good. I have a feeling. Is this going to dye my teeth blue? No, it's not too bad. Okay, that was good. I want to try a different one. Let's go for one of these oat and raisin ones. Alright, do the same thing again. I'm sure everything's shrinking. Like, look at the size of that cookie. How tiny is it? I think back in the day they used to be like twice the size. And now look at the state of them. They're probably half the size and cost twice as much. It's disgraceful. And eat my... And the thing is, in like places like America, their portions are huge. They'd have an absolute fit if they came to the UK and saw how tiny everything is. I remember I went on holiday to the Bahamas, and I feel like American culture has kind of seeped into the Bahamas, and it's very close to America. And I went to Burger King, and I shit you not, the Coke, or the Pepsi, or whatever they were selling, was like the size of my head, for like a large. It was massive. And even the burgers, they were just so big. Everything was huge. But yeah, in the UK, our portion sizes are far smaller. Right, I think we'll use some of the icing on this one. I'll try and go for a flower. Emphasis on the word try. I think I'll try and be a little bit more arty with this one and do quite like an abstract design. I'm so bad at this. I can already tell I'm bad at this. What is that smell?
My pussy? Yes.
Are these flavoured? Oh, they are flavoured. Oh, it's bubblegum. Oh, foul. That's disgusting. What's the other one? Lime and raspberry and vanilla. That's a strange combination for a cookie, but never mind. Oh, it looks so crap. You won't be able to see it from that far away, but it looks so shit. How do I make this look more like a flower?
Burn it.
If someone could literally tell us, that would be great.
Burn it.
Maybe as if I add like a little stalk and people know it's a flower. Oh, you know what? I think that's rescued it. You know what? I'll just add a little bit of kind of squiggle in the sky just as extra detail. I don't think that looks too bad. I'm completely lying to myself. So there we go, like a cute little flower in like the lovely blue sky. It looks, it's different. I started off abstract, but then I realized it wasn't looking like anything, so I had to go more literal. I want to give this one a try as well because this is vanilla, raspberry, lime and bubblegum flavoured icing. Doesn't sound great, but it might be nice. The thing is, who in their right mind wants anything other than bubblegum to taste like bubblegum? Why did people start putting bubblegum flavour into things thinking it was a nice flavour? It's not a nice flavour. I don't want bubblegum. I want my bubblegum to taste like bubblegum, but not my cookie to taste like bubblegum. It was alright though. I'm kind of enjoying this video because I just get to eat. Okay, I don't think the oat and raisin ones were particularly great because they're quite soft and then there's soft icing on the top too, so the texture's just not right. So I think we'll stick with these ginger ones. Obviously I work around food, so you would think that working in catering, I would know how to like decorate cookies and all that kind of other stuff, but I don't have a clue. The other day at work I was rushing around because it was busy and stuff, and I was lifting some food out of the steamer on the top, and as I lifted it out, the piping hot water dribbled all down my chest as I was carrying this tray of food, so I couldn't drop the food, so I had to walk along with a tray full of food whilst hot water was just burning all the way down there. I've actually got a mark. I've got a bright red mark all the way across my chest. I'm not going to lift up my shirt and show you because I've been working out and I don't want to give anyone a stiffy. You'll just have to trust us. You could grate cheese on my abs, they're that defined. But yeah, proper burnt my chest. It doesn't look like any degree of a burn, so I think it'll clear up fine. It hurt at the time though, it hurt quite a lot. I held my scream in though. Right, I think we'll try some chocolate and salted caramel right icing because this sounds like it'll be delicious. Like, look at that. What a world we're living in. For this one, I think I want to do more of like an abstract, arty design. You know what? I might try and do a sophisticated striped design. What the hell's happened to that? It's all like crystallized on the top. Right. I'm going to try and do a pinstriped cookie, but I think this will be tricky. Oh, actually, I don't think it'll be as hard as I thought. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll do a crosshatch design because then I can hide some of the bad parts. It's weird. I'll watch a show like Nailed It and watch these amateur people try and decorate cakes and stuff, and I'm sat at home thinking, oh, piece of piss. How can you be struggling with something like that? I can understand why they're struggling with something like that. It's a lot harder than it looks. Unless obviously you're just incredibly talented. And I know some people decorate cookies like professionally for a living. They must have a lot of time on their hands because it's quite a time consuming thing, especially if you're going to create like intricate stuff. Like this is just a simple little crosshatch kind of design, and it surprisingly takes a lot of time and also a lot of concentration, and that's something I lack. I am getting there. I feel like it needs colour. Okay, you know what? This one has potential. I don't think that looks too bad. I feel like this would look better on like a donut rather than a cookie. It's very thick and clumsy for a cookie decoration, but for a donut, I think it would definitely work. Right, let me give this one a taste as well. There's so much icing on this, it's unreal. It's definitely a lot. It's like so much sugar, so much chewiness. There was a bit of salt from the salted caramel one, but it's too much. It's thick, it's chewy, and it's very, very sugary. I feel like it's a meal in a bite. I feel like when you're eating cookies and desserts and stuff, it should be effortless. Eating one of these, it feels like a full-time job. I think it's that fondant stuff. It's really thick. I don't think you're supposed to put it on cookies. The thing is, I think when I've seen other people do it, they do like marble glazes and stuff, but I would have to make that from scratch. And I would make it wrong. I think for a kid's activity, doing it the way I've done it, with like a bit of icing and pissing around here and there, like loads of fun. I can imagine you would have so much fun getting professional designs and making them very elegant the way I've done it. I don't actually think it's possible. I think I'm setting myself up for failure. I don't think the fondant is the correct stuff to use. I think I bought something that I wasn't supposed to. It's nice though, it tastes good. But I think that just about does it for another culinary success, obviously. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And let me know down below, was your favourite the eyeball design, which is now got a bite mark out of it. The flower design, it's also got a bite mark out of it. And then whatever this was, it's also got a bite mark out of it now. I should have really kept them so I could show people at the end, but I was too hungry. Them biscuits are so soft. Yeah, they're very soft. They're not nice. If you ever go to Tesco and buy their gluten-free, wheat-free, oat and raisin cookies, stay away from them. They're horrible. They've got like no bite to them. They almost have the texture of, you know when you leave a cookie too long and it goes either soft or hard. It goes one way or the other. It feels like these have been left out and they've gone soft. They're horrible. I'll still eat it though. Actually, they taste quite nice. It's just the texture that isn't great. To be fair, they taste quite nice considering they're free from, like, everything good. I sometimes feel like I'm a fish, and if I'm sat around food, I would literally just eat and eat until I die. Because that's what fish do, don't they? If you overfeed them, they'll eat until they're dead. That's what I would do. But I'll see you next week for a brand new video. I don't mind this stuff. It doesn't have a lot of flavour, but it's like sweet and nice. I definitely think it's for cakes. It even says place cake on cake board. I don't think this is for cookies. Was I half asleep when I went to the shop and bought all this stuff? I have no one else to blame but me. Yes, I still want to blame someone else for it, but I can't.